1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Hello, I'm Logan Miller and I am here to inform you about the use and history of caffeine. Today's society is fueled by caffeine. Businessmen and women, hardworking college students, parents and families are all trying to make their daily life as functional as possible. We are greatly shaped and motivated by this helpful drug more than we may realize. From coffee in Arabic countries to Asians and their tea, back to Americans and cocoa. You would think something so popular in most every culture would not be so controversial. Caffeine is a significant part of today's society because of past cultural influences. According to the Encyclopedia of Psychoactive Drugs, records indicate that tea drinking may have existed in China as early as 4,700 years ago. Also pointing out that coffee began in Arabic countries, spreading to the Caribbean colonies in Central and South America. And by 1860, the United States was consuming 3/4 of the world's coffee, more than half which came from Brazil. This day-to-day ritual has become a soothing dependence made to increase liveliness. There are a few places for teenagers to meet and congregate, so you often end up at coffee houses. You walk into a coffee house and it becomes more obvious that most people are there for the social aspect of it. It has become a shared event in many cultures to drink these caffeinated drinks with friends or family. Not to mention, it has been the perfect habitat for any businessmen or women. This drug has benefited many cultures throughout history and continues to grow today. Coffee plantations in undeveloped countries provide income for people who would not otherwise have any money to sustain themselves. We have a symbolic relationship with these coffee-producing countries. They are providing us with desired energy we need to be successful businessmen and women, but we are providing stimulation to their economy and jobs that would not otherwise exist. This is a huge impact caffeine has had on the world, showing that cultures would not be the same without it. It seems like every time you turn around, a new coffee shop is opening. This is a thriving industry that cannot be stopped. Online studies show that without the immense amount of caffeine that people intake, there would be more errors and mistakes made by shift workers. It is undeemable that too much of anything can be bad for you. However, that does not necessarily mean that everything should be regulated. The FDA has not regulated caffeine for a reason. Everything can be bad for you if taken to that extreme. Given our current cultural state, it'd be impossible to put a regulation on caffeinated products. No chocolate and no soda until you're 18. Not going to happen. Everything is alright in moderation. We can learn to control our behaviors and show responsibility, just like sugar and fried foods. Caffeine is already incorporated in a wide array of foods, tablets, and drinks. Attempting to regulate a substance like that after the fact is just beyond hopeless. This is one reason why the FDA has not regulated it yet. If something like caffeine is negatively affecting you, you should have the self-control to quit yourself. Michael R. Taylor, Deputy Commissioner for the Foods and Veterinary Medicine at FDA, mentions that we have to be practical. Enforcing age restrictions would be challenging. The FDA is not here to monitor every aspect of your life. Caffeine has had a cultural impact throughout history, and we should not end this development. The FDA has not regulated caffeine intake for a reason. So next time you're contemplating having 1 cup of coffee, go ahead. That cup of caffeine is contributing to our efficiency in the workplace and someone else's sustainability, and their less fortunate lifestyle. Thank you.